Hello, hello, hello. It's me. I know I'm a little late. But I'm on time. I'm always on time. Hopefully, you're on time. We're all on time. Today's live is going to be about how to say no and not overcommit. We all have a lot of things that are going on within this year. It's the end of the year. How are we saying it? Yes, it is the end of the year. And we have a lot of things that are going on within the end of the year. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas Eve, New Year's coming up. So many different things are happening. And I wanted to go over a few things with everybody so that we kind of get the general justification or idea of being able to say no and learning how to not overcommit. Sometimes saying no is the only logical explanation and the logical reason. Sometimes there's no answer behind that. It's just no. And I, for one, am one of those individuals that is very hard to say no. I always overcommit myself. It doesn't matter what it is or who it is. I always find myself embracing others even when they don't embrace me. Sometimes I feel like it's okay to embrace others even when they don't embrace me. So it's one of those things that I kind of just put on the forefront and just say, you know what, just because they're not going to do it doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it. If I can't do something, then I try to find a way to do it, even though I know that it's not within my realm or scope. So tonight or today, it's always hard. It's one of those things. We're going to go over how to say no and not overcommit. So if 2020 has taught me something, anything in 2020 has taught you anything, is to be truthful. Be upfront with others, and above all else, be upfront with yourself. So you need to learn how to set boundaries. Make a conscious effort to give you a chance and change your goals. It's impossible to please everyone. Now, it would be nice if we are able to please everyone, but we can't. And learning from just seeing how things go from a personal experiences of my own, I've tried to please everyone, and sometimes I forget and lose myself. You cannot. I say this with the utmost respect to everyone that is watching this wonderful video. You can't please everybody. There will be chain reactions, and there are going to be events that are going to come with those chain reactions of events, whether they are good, bad, or indifferent. Things are going to happen that are going to be out of your control. There are going to be things that you will not be able to control. Sometimes you do have to take a minute and just pause and think, what would you do by just saying no? Just no. Say no. This means that you can't go back. You can't take it back. You can't say probably, let me move a few things around. No means no. There's no in between. No is no. Priority number one. This is one first thing we're going to discuss tonight. Ask yourself, how does it make you feel to say no? Just think about it for just a moment. How does it make you feel to say no? Saying no means you're respecting yourself, and you're also respecting the ones that are around you. Being honest promotes strong as well as positive interactions. Another good thing is that saying no shows and displays that this is just an action. It's not the end of the world. You're just saying no. I'm saying no. Say no. Say no. Say no. Say no. Say no. I have found it tremendously helpful that, let me see, how do you put this? I found it very helpful when you do say no. Sometimes, that person will come up to you and they'll say, hey, mom, hey, dad, hey, sister, brother, cousin, whoever it is that's asking the favor. Hey, I need to ask a favor of you. I need to ask something. Can you help? I need to ask something. Okay, it's all right to help. Helping is awesome. It's amazing. We all want to help each other. But sometimes you need to take a day or two. Think about what you're saying no to. Think about what you're saying yes to. Think about what's going to happen if I say yes and or no. It's okay to take a day or two. If that person or individual or entity or whatever it is that needs an answer right then and there, it's okay to say, I'm not willing to say yes or no to this situation when I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, so you need to take the opportunity to think about it. It's going to stir up different mixed feelings and emotions in all of us. But you have to learn how to say no, and you have to learn how to say no and mean it. We all have that phobic fear. If I say no to my child or my family member or acquaintances, friends, loved ones, whoever it is that you're saying no to, you're going to stir up some different thoughts, feelings, emotions. You're going to always stir up thoughts, feelings, emotions. It's inevitable. You are going to stir up different types of feelings. People are going to think, oh my gosh, they don't like me. Okay, well, I'm asking too much. Yo, these emotions are going to come into play. And that's all right. It's human. It's human nature. And believe me when I say your thoughts, feelings, emotions are always going to take a part in any given situation. The word no can hurt someone's feelings. The word no can even break up relationships. But no is for your protection. Saying no means that I am wanting to be a part of the solution in a very positive, healthy way. You cannot please everyone. I cannot stress this enough. If you are in this because you're trying and wanting to please everyone, then you are already failing. You are already being a part of the problem. In order to be a part of the solution, one must learn how to say no and not overcommit. Now, the first message I received was from my wonderful moderator, Christopher. And I always like to get feedback from my moderators and just to see if their thinking pattern is going to be a little bit different or a little bit spot on with mine, because like-minded individuals come into play, especially with this group. This group, we have a very big, diverse group. And when I started this group, it was only for just I just wanted 365 people. I have over 50,000 members in this group, and I am grateful to each and every one of you. Especially my moderators. They are truly an asset to this group, and they have been just nothing but amazing. Now, moderator Chris explains, boundaries, particularly in relationships, are living standards we integrate into our lives to protect us from damage and harm. Boundaries empower a person because they decide what we allow or will not allow in our lives. I like this, Christopher. Saying no lets someone know that you're not ready to cross that boundary you set for yourself. People may and will use you by any means to help to fulfill their needs and or desires. Some might say that that's a friend of mine, and I want to help. And I'm afraid to say no because of what they will think of me. Saying no in no way, shape, form, or fashion means anything except no. No, as Christopher has expressed it, says it means I am responsible for myself and my choices as well as my actions. And guess what? You are responsible for yours. That is amazing. Thank you, Christopher, for sharing that piece of information, because it's exactly the message that I'm trying to convey in this wonderful speech. Now, the second priority we're going to talk about is our health. Your health is crucial. I cannot express this enough. Your health is so important. To do something to get your blood flowing. Do something to get your mind off of the things that have been transpiring in your day-to-day life. Exercising is not a death sentence, people. Exercising can be very simple yet moderate, and it can be effective. Use it. Use your health as a platform to do something that's going to be amazing. Something that's going to transform your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit. I am not a goal-oriented person. I have not ever been a goal-oriented person. But what I do is I challenge myself. I always want to push myself to do things that I would not normally do in any setting. That is one of the reasons why I practice Ramadan. It's not my faith, but I always push myself to do what others do respectfully. I respect everyone's choices. I respect everyone's religion, whether it be a religion or not. I enjoy doing those things. I've been doing Ramadan for well over 10 years now, and it's just something that helps me to be well groomed and equipped with the things that I would like to have to transpire in my body, in my space, in my mind. Sometimes you have to do those things to get your mind right. I also do a 2-week where I do meal preps for salads. I do salads with all the fixings and things that I'm not allergic to. You can do these things as well. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. If you're willing to do it, you're more than welcome to do it. I also do a liquid diet. I do that for only 14 days. 14 days of a liquid diet means I'm just doing broth and water. You can do chicken broth, beef broth, however you want to mix it up. It's up to you. I do that for 14 days straight. I mix all these things up because it helps my mind, my body, my soul, and my spirit. And there are going to be things that are going to challenge you in more ways than one. But you can do these different things. You can walk. If you got legs, walk. You walk every day. You do something different every day. Get up and walk. You can run. You can skip. You can hop. You can jump. You can move your legs. You can ride your bicycle. You can do squats. Just move your arms a little bit. You dance. You can sing. You not love to dance. You not love to sing. Yeah, you know me. I love to get it. I might can't dance. I might can't sing, but I'm going to get it, honey. Remaining idle will. Remaining idle will kill you. If you do not know what idle means, it means you're going to be that complacent person that's not going to do anything except be who you were the same day that you were the day before. We have to get out of these complacencies. If 2020 has taught you anything, it should have taught you that being the same person that you were in 2019 isn't the person that you are wanting to be or that you need to be today. Do something different. Challenge yourself to do something that you would not normally do. I promise you, you will not regret it. You will regret not doing something. I would rather regret doing something than regret doing nothing. I did something, whether I got up and rode my bike, whether I got up and walked to the mailbox, whether I got up and walked around the corner. There has to be something. You have to find a way to do something. And I want each and every one of you to take something and just remember that no is not a death sentence. No is just the beginning of an eye-opening situation, and it's going to wake your innermost spirits and desires, and it's going to make you do the things that you have always been wanting to do in your life. The next message I'm going to read you is from my wonderful moderator, Sherry. She is my sister from another mister, and she is amazing in every sense of the word. She takes her time to think about the things as we relay them before we express them to the group. And this is what Sherry wanted me to explain. She had to learn how to stop overcommitting as it relates to age, pain, and repetitive baggage. She hit the nail on the head. None of us are getting younger. We are not getting younger. All of us are changing with each day. They have all played a different role in Sherry's life, and she found a better way to take care of all of those. And just changing the platform, people. Just change the platform. So Sherry expressed, no matter how loving or how dear a relationship is, there will often be times when someone asks you to do something which you are not comfortable with. How do you break the behavior of not putting your foot down and standing on what you truly believe? How do you move forward? Sherry explains this to us. We are born into this world. We live this life, and we are going to leave this world. In short, her name may not go down in history, but at least she will leave knowing that she gave the best version of herself. And I want you all to give the best version of yourself. Even God would not ask you for more than that. And that is the honest truth. Whatever your faith or religion may be, you can only do so much, and you can only do what you are able to do. Last but not least, the number 3 priority on my list of how to say no and not overcommit. Remember, the choices you make in life affect more than just you. Kind gestures are all right. But when I do say kind gestures, it means being honest to say that right now is not something that you are willing to do. You can't do it. Right now is just not a good time. And it's okay. You just can't do it right now. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't need to provide a justification or reasoning. You're saying no. Don't be sorry for saying no. In the phone call, in the text message, don't say anything further. Say, have a wonderful, fabulous rest of your day. Take care. I love you. And keep it moving. No is a small word, but it impacts it is a huge force to be reckoned with. It brings with us an unforeseen force that can make you feel overly restrictive. Even sometimes it's considered a dirty word. We're also told that saying no is a bad thing, that it affects the people around us, but saying no affects all of us. No is not the best word, but it's not the worst word in the world either. It's one of those awkward words. It's one of those words that just says what it means. No. But the fact is, when you say no, you're not saying it as if you don't like that person. You don't have the time or energy to deal with the negativity that follows behind saying no. You're not doing it to intentionally hurt anyone's feelings. You're exercising your right to say no. And you have every right to say no. No means no. No is not bad. It's not good. It's not indifferent. No means no. So take the time to not overcommit yourself. Take the time to say no and mean it and stick with it. Thank you all for watching and listening to me in this month's live. And remember, as always, I love each and every one of you, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Now I need you to take them arms and wrap them around you and love on you and take this big virtual hug and know that I love you and I wish you nothing but the best. And I do hope that this message is conveyed in a positive way and that everyone can take something from it that they can use. Have a wonderful and fabulous rest of your day. And as always, peace.